So here we are again, driving into the New Forest pre-dawn. Forecast is for cloud with clear, possibly some mist. Sunrise is at about 7:20 this morning. We're about 3 minutes late. Sorry, Russ. Right, we're coming up to the A31 underpass, and shortly afterwards our car park will be on the right. Having got up early, I've somehow managed to end up being slightly late. There's usually these little markers like on the left here. Wow, there's loads of people here. It's interesting. Obviously loads of photographers here. Bratley View car park. (7:23), so it should be in theory sunrise, but welcome to the blanket of cloud that is England these days. There's another group of photographers. First one is Russ from 617, and then there's this other group of photographers. I'm not even set up yet. Just didn't seem like there's much of a rush. There's no break in the clouds. So this is the shot I'm going to go for, the centre tree with the walls heading towards it. Okay, we've got the first composition in. So again, this is with the Pentax 105 2.4 at f8. 160 ISO and 8 to the second. You got your pick of trees with reflections along this section here. Number 2, I think I'm going to end up with lots of photos, all very similar, of different trees with reflections today. We've got a little bit of colour coming in the sky, but not really enough. I'm intentionally underexposing all of these by about a stop to try and keep something in the sky. There you go, you can see that I'm retaining detail in the highlights. Well, we're just come away from the main pond area, and we've found a line of trees that got some colour in, so we've been shooting this for a while. Yeah, so the thing that attracted me to this just was the colour of the trees in the foreground against the dark ones in the background. f8, 105 again, 160 ISO and 30 to the second. Right, this is the frustrating shot of the day. This dead tree with the holly in front of it with the red berries on, we thought that might make a shot, but I've tried it with the Fuji. When I move forward with the 100mm lens, I'm including too much of the sky. I've broke out my Sony, which has got the long 200-600 on it. I can't get far away enough. So that's the shot. I'm going to cut out the sky and just include the bit of the dead tree and the greenery with the red berries. That's the plan. So I have shot this at f8, but because we haven't got mist, the background's a bit noisy, so I've shot at 2.4 to try and isolate the background. So we're following a track down into a small valley. Well, there's always a sodding tree in the way, isn't there? It's really boggy here, and I've gone the other side of this tree to my left, but I'm then too close, and I'm trying to get the tree in the background that has a bit of colour left in it framed with the 2 green trees, pines on either side. This is where I want to be. That's where the tree is. It's frustrating. Gonna underexpose by about a stop because of the sky that's just peeking through here and there, and there we go, another shot. Right, so I shot at f8. We're at ISO 100. I'm really pleased I got my wellies on because it's really boggy just down here, and the tripod's got attacked by the bushes. You can hear I'm just practically losing my wellies with each step down there. So yeah, if you come out to the New Forest, wear wellies, and waterproof trousers I'd recommend, because you're brushing up against all the brush and the bracken. Just taking a quick shot here, just like the way the path leads down around past and under this tree, and then down into basically a tree-lined avenue. Yeah, that's kind of the shot that I was aiming at here. Just looks kind of nice. Nice scene. And this is what happens, you can walk along, and as you're walking along you suddenly see something catches your eye at the side. There's this tree that's kind of like on fire in the middle of these other trees here, so that's the next shot. I might have been a bit hasty saying that's the next shot. It looks like a shot, but I just can't get an angle on it. Been walking around a fair bit. Usual problem is that I want to be quite high up, so I'm shooting down, so I haven't got the sky. But with a short telephoto, I'm going to be too far away from the subject because this bank goes up behind me, and then we're going to get that tree in the foreground as well. And these trees, this line of trees on this fern line, just can't get an angle on it. Just something always in the way. But that's part of the fun. Part of the fun is trying to spot these opportunities and then look for an angle on it. But sometimes you just can't see it. Right, let's go and find Russ. We've lost him, he's up here somewhere. Let's go. Well, there's this lone silver birch, small silver birch I guess. It's out on its own. It just looks like it could do with a shot. Right, I'm going to have to crop in heavily on this one because if I go too close, the top of the tree peaks out above the skyline, which I'm trying to avoid. I've shot at 2.4, I've shot wide open to try and isolate it from the background. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get to the left of that tree, the way we're looking at it at the moment, so that I can have a higher tree line behind that's greener. That should stand out more, and I should be able to get closer. I think that's worked. I've managed to get this to stand out from the background just by walking to the side. So we're just taking that shot of the tree against the colourful background. Very small silver birch, I think, and just really out of sight. This is the height of the heather just here that I'm struggling through, and I've got to head back that way. Let's go. Quite hard going actually getting through here. There are sort of little tracks where the ponies have gone. If you can pick up on one of those, it makes it slightly easier. The sun's just breaking through the clouds in the last few minutes. You've got Russ in the middle of the screen there, just below that yellow tree, shooting this tree here that I'm also shooting from the side. It was backlit. And I'm meant to be heading over to this side to get to this tree here. But it's boggy. Oh, this isn't exactly where I wanted to be. Where I wanted to be is really, really boggy. And the sun's come out, lit up this tree beautifully. The New Forest still delivering the goods. This is hopefully the shot we're going to get. Okay, boy or girl, whatever you are. Okay, I'm going fast. Okay, so this is the view at the Bratley View car park, and we're about to head off. Just in the centre of the view, just here, you can see two dead trees. They are the two dead trees very near to the Canadian monument. Give you an idea of where we are. Been out since before dawn in the New Forest, and it's now 20 to 3. I was just going to head home, and I saw another shot. So I'm just moving into position where I've got the silver birch in front of some green trees, so it really stands out. Just need the sun to come out. Unfortunately, there's big clouds just pulled over, so I think I might be in for a bit of a wait. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wild ponies here. So this shot will be with the Sony about 400mm, just waiting for the sun to give it some lift. Always the way, isn't it? There's always a cloud in the way. Very nearly there, I think, I hope. Getting a bit fed up waiting. It's now 3 o'clock, so I must have been here 20 minutes waiting for the sun. Now 12 past 3, and I can just see over in the distance over here, the trees are starting to light up. And I've now got 3 horses in the way, and the sun's going to be coming out imminently. I've got the a weak shadow now coming out, and those horses are in the blimmin' way. You know the saying of a horse's arse? Well, yeah, that horse is bang in the way, and I've got the light now. It's really good light. I've got a good shadow now. Look at that. Just need that horse to move. So the only way I'm going to get the shot is to actually move the tripod about 1 metre to the right. Yep, and the light's going again. Car's not too far away, so I haven't got a long walk. It's 3:24, so we didn't get much light then before it disappeared.